Sometimes they say that someone has a heart of silk. If you were to express your heart with a cloth, what would you choose? Sometimes you'd probably be warm wool, but at the other times, you'd probably be stiff as nylon. When we're soft like polyester, we have lots of people around us. But when we are coarse burlap, people find it hard to get close to us. I wonder what we are all like today. Let's choose. I say today we should all be like white, pure cotton that's been boiled, soft, and dried in the sun. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Saturday, May 3rd was 비행, 그림자 Shadow by FX. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zell. I hope that you're feeling comfortable and fresh as you're listening today, like you're wearing a nice cotton shirt. Now let me tell you how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. And I love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Today on Once Upon a Time, we're going to take a trip into the past, and then in part 2, we'll be talking about the particular theme on Tell Me Something. Let's start off today's Hot Beat with two songs. 편지할게요, I'll Write You a Letter by Kara, and Atlantis Princess by Park Jong-hyun. Now on this segment, we take a trip down memory lane like our grandmothers do when they tell us stories of the good old days. Well, today we're going back to the May 2003. Let's take a look at the major entertainment news of that time. Boa appears on American TV as one of 15 influential Koreans. Well, that's a title for the first up. Singer Boa, who had been performing in Korea and Japan, was chosen as one of the 15 influential Koreans to appear on a public TV channel in the United States. She appeared in a documentary, This is America Visits Korea 2003, which was produced to commemorate the 100-year anniversary of Korean immigration to the U.S. Next was Old Boy Cranks In. Now, Old Boy, a film based on a Japanese comic of the same name, is a thriller about revenge and conflict between two men. Oh Dae-soo, who was held captive for 15 years for no apparent reason, and Eugene, the man who held him. The film raised high expectations because it was the collaboration between Park Chan-wook, one of the Korea's most stylish directors, and Choi Min-sik, one of the Korea's top 3 actors. Number 3's topic was concert commemorating first year of the World Cup. A music program in Korea held a concert that called O Pilsen Korea concert to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the successful Korea-Japan World Cup in 2002. The energy of the World Cup was brought back by artists like Yoon Do-yeon Band, YB Band, Jo Sung-mo, Cha Tae-yeon, An Jae-wook, Baby Box, Coyote, Drunken Tiger, and Click B. Alright, now let's continue after some music. 심장이 없어 Without a Heart by 8 and 살만해 Survivable by Brand New Day. 심장이 없어 Without a Heart by 8 and 살만해 Survivable by Brand New Day. We're continuing with Once Upon a Time. What were the highest and the biggest headline of May 2003? In music former Panic, group members Kim Jin-pyo and Lee-jeok released their solo albums around the time. Lee-jeok was quickly becoming an artist to rival Big Mama, who had stayed at number 1 for quite some time. Meanwhile, actress Ha Ji-won showed off her music chops with Home Run. The songs of the late singer-songwriter Yoo Jae-ha were also being revived around this time because his song, Sad Letter, was included with on the soundtrack of the mega hit movie Memories of Murderer. this was also a period when we saw the appearance of the true digital kids. Kids who grew up with computers. The generational gap in technology was being discussed as a social issue. And a survey showed that nearly half of the middle and high school students in Korea preferred to the internet to their friends. Now, we'll be back after listening to one of those songs. 사랑하기 때문에 Because I Love You by Bernard Park and 슬픔 속에 그댈 지워야만 해 Because I Love You by 최강창민.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Beats.
Now we're traveling back through time with our Saturday segment, Once Upon a Time. What were the top songs of May 2003? Well, first up, Cowboy by Click B. This is a hit song from Click B with a music written by member Oh Jong-hyuk. Click B, who was Korea's first band idol, debuted in 1999 and released many hits including Dreaming, Speeding, Undefeatable, Very Long Time Lovers, To Be Continued. Next was NRG's hit song. This is a song that represents NRG's golden age. NRG was one of the Korea's first Hallyu idols and performed extensively in China. Next was Maya, 진달래꽃, as Lee's. The song's lyrics were taken from the poem by Kim So-wol and showcased Maya's powerful voice. Bestie member Haeyeon said that watching Maya perform the Ajalese, 진달래꽃 was what made her want to become a singer. 한경일's Half of My Life. This was the most popular ballad of its time, and it came back on the charts last year when Han Kyung-il appeared as a contestant on Superstar K5. Loveholics, Loveholic. This was the title track to modern rock band Loveholic's debut album. Other songs from the band including 놀러와 and Doll's Dream became popular when they appeared in movies and commercials. On May 2003 was Tim's I Love You. This was the debut song from Tim, and it was written by Yoon-sang. At the time, it became a popular song for proposals. Now, we will find out the top song of May 2003 after some music. 보고 싶은 날엔 When I Wanna See You by VOS and 너 아니면 안 돼, It Has to Be You by Yesong. You're listening to Once Upon a Time. Now, what was the top song of May 2003? It was Big Mama's Breakaway. Breakaway was the debut song from Big Mama, who debuted in 2003 with an unusual vocal color, perfect technique, and songwriting skills. They helped to break the preconception that female groups need to be beautiful. They continued to do well with songs like Let It Go, 안부, and Betrayal, but unfortunately the group broke up in 2012. Now, the time machine of Once Upon a Time is returning to present. Now, join me next week for what topic and what year we'll be talking about. Here is some more music for you. 사랑은 언제나 목마르다. Love is always thirsty by Lee Young-hyun. 살다가 As I Live by SG Wannabe. Now it's time to wrap up part 1 of Heartbeat, but I'll be back in second half. Here is the last song for you. 희망은 잠들지 않는 꿈. Hope is a dream that doesn't sleep by 규현.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Heartbeat.
Let me tell you again how you can tune into Heartbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app, ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And also, I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Alright, more music for you. 한여름 밤의 꿈, One Summer Night's Dream by Brown Eyed Girls. 그애 참 싫다, Really Hate Her by IU. Now, welcome to the segment. We get to talk about anything we want with one theme each week. It's Tell Me Something. On today's Tell Me Something, we're going to share some more of your messages about what you are hooked on these days. Sent in last week, then talk a little bit about today's topic, exams. To pay respect to the Sewol Ferry tragedy, we'll be hearing more music than messages tonight. We'll be finding out about what you are hooked on and how you feel about exams after some music. Here is Coffee by BTS, 방탄소년단, and 그냥 조금, Just a Little Bit by 어반자카파, 못난 놈이 웁니다, This Ugly Man Cries by LC9. Coffee by 방탄소년단, BTS, and 그냥 조금, Just a Little Bit by 어반자카파, 못난 놈이 웁니다, This Ugly Man Cries by LC9. You're listening to Tell Me Something. Today we'll be talking about what you're addicted to these days and about exams as well. Now let's start with your current obsessions. Minako from Japan. Hi Kevin, I'm addicted to banana lately. It is eaten as it is or put it into a yogurt or make a juice with a milk. And baked banana with topping honey is very tasty. Banana cake, banana chocolate, banana cream, or what else? For some time being, I will continue to eat banana. Next, Fatin from Malaysia. Hi Kevin, these days I will say I'm addicted to green tea flavored food and beverages. I'm not really a fan of a real green tea though. Weird, huh? It's all started when I tried green tea latte while I was visiting Korea. It was only a green tea latte from a vending machine. It was cheap, warm, and delicious. I got hooked and I started to try green tea ice cream, 팥빙수, red bean ice shaved, and bread, cakes, etc. I just love them all, yet I only drink green tea when I go to Japanese restaurant. Oh, and even ordered their green tea parfait. Yummy. Have you tried any of these green tea flavored food or beverages? Okay, here is some more music for you. 후유증, After Effects by Zea. It's an R&B version. And Give It To You by Glam. You've just heard 후유증, After Effect by Zea. It's an R&B version. And Give It To You by Glam. On Tell Me Something, tonight we're talking about the things you're addicted to and about exams. Let's read some more of your messages. 도라지업 from Korea. I'm still in my early 20s, but I think now that I'm getting older, I'm looking for quiet ways to soothe myself. So I found candles. I love lighting a candle when I'm listening to quiet music at night or when I'm reading. I feel like I'm telling myself, good job on another day. I'm looking for ways to make my own candles. It's not as hard as I thought, and it's more special because I made it myself. I recommend it for you too. P.S. What kind of scent do you like? Here is another message from you. Immoral Tool Arifa from Indonesia. Nowadays, I'm really addicted to mobile programming. I mean, really. This semester, I get Android programming study. He gives us so many homework and final project to create a mobile program that can help our environment, organization, community, or something like that. As well, because of that, I should do a homework overnight. My sleep time, I miss it. And the result is I couldn't be apart from my computer and my books. Mobile programming is fun subject though. Okay, here is some more music for you. 다시 시작해보자. Let's Start Over by 김동률. Before Sunrise by 이적 with 정인. 그리워 Missing You by Mate. Okay, on Tell Me Something, we talk about set themes every week. Today, we're talking about the things you're addicted to and about exams. Now, let's read a message about exams. Hongdan 언니 from Korea. Kevin, do you know the expression 백지를 낸다? It means that you turn in a test without filling any of the answers. I think I'm going to do that for the first time at my midterms. I found a job before I graduated, so I'm finishing up my last semester while also going to work. The class I'm taking is an introduction to British literature, and I really wanted to do well, so I won't be embarrassed as one of your fans because you're good at English, but if I end up writing at least one answer, I'll let you know. If you don't see me here, it means that I'm feeling bad about my exam. This has been a very serious Hongdan 언니. Okay, more messages about exams. So Maria from Singapore. Hello, I'm Maria from Singapore. I love the topic about test exam because it is the most memorable topic to me. It happened last 2 years ago. I was late for examination like 5 minutes. My form teacher called me on a phone when I was about to head to the examination hall. He told me that I'm late for exam. That is when I started to get panic and rushed to the examination hall. I put down my bag and find my seat number. I looked around to check whether the other students have started writing on their examination paper, as every single one of them looked down on their examination paper. So I began writing all the answer on the examination paper. After a few minutes, I heard the examiner announced, "Okay, you may begin now." And I was so shocked after hearing the announcement. After that incident, it is hard for me to trust my form teacher. Thank you everyone else to send us your messages. Now here is one song for you. 나 요즘 and Lately by Vanilla Acoustic. It's time to wrap up Tell Me Something, where we talked about what we are addicted to and your memories of exams. May is Family Month here in Korea, so next week our topic will be messages for your parents. 부모님에게 드리고 싶은 이야기. You can tell me about everything you've always wanted to say to your parents, and you can thank them to tell them you love them, or you can complain or make requests. This is also a good opportunity to say those things you never found the right time for. Or, of course, you can send us your song recommendations too. Songs that you want to hear with your parents, or a song that you want to play for them, about the parents, etc. So please leave us a message on our message board. Remember to include Tell Me Something or parents in the title. And be sure to explain your message for us. It's time to say goodbye to Heartbeat on Saturday, May 3rd. Our last song would be 헤어질 거라기에 No, We're Going to Break Up by Diatri. Now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. 안녕! Tomorrow.